At one point, did you first hear someone say you golf well for your age? I call it the good for your age trap, and I'm here to help you avoid it. This trap sneaks up on you when your energy starts to fade during a round. You find yourself considering a shorter tee box, or you're reaching for a 6 iron to cover the distance you used to hit with your 7. But here's the truth, you don't have to settle for it. If you're ready to break free from the backhanded compliments and swing like you did in your prime, without taking the walk of shame to the forward tees, then it's time to reclaim your flexibility and rebuild the bold confidence you once had. That's where my Prime Swing Reset comes in. You spent years taking lessons, upgrading your clubs, and perfecting your irons on the range. And theoretically, all that expertise should have led to a better index over time. But one day the opposite starts happening. You step up to the first tee just like you always have. You hit a few balls on the range, chat with the starter about the pin positions, and feel ready to go. But when you take that first swing, your back feels tight, your swing is shorter than it used to be, and the first few holes are riddled with careless mistakes. You miss the first 2 fairways before you finally find your rhythm. Before you know it, a decade has passed. You've lost 20 to 30 yards on your drive, and playing 3 days in a row on your golf trips feels exhausting. Right now, you may be telling yourself, I'm still better off than my friends at the same age, or I look better in my new Travis Matthews short compared to my golf partner with a big old beer belly. And while these fleeting comparisons might provide a temporary ego boost, the self-talk ultimately limits your potential. The truth is, living and golfing in your prime isn't about settling for mediocre. It's about refusing to compare yourself to the average Joe and raising your standards so you can be your best self every day, both on and off the course. It means going from worrying and overthinking each shot to having fun again at Golf League, from losing skins on golf trips to winning the bingo bango bongo game, and from watching your handicap slide downhill as you get older to reigniting your drive. This was the case for Tim, a golfer in Michigan who was lucky to retire last year at age 58. Even during his working days, he stayed active with yoga, hiking, and weightlifting, and felt that he was ahead of the aging game. But when a buddy recorded his swing at the range, he couldn't believe how stiff he'd gotten despite all of his workouts. When he landed on a golf consultation with me, I'll admit he looked younger than 58, and I wasn't sure how I could help him. But after digging into his golf and fitness history, we figured out the gaps in his golf preparations and got clarity on his next steps to reignite his drive. By shifting his fitness focus to golf flexibility and rotational power, he dropped his handicap from 18 to 12. He gained 30 yards on his drive, reduced his old age aches and pains, and finally beat his arch nemesis on the course, a friend who was a previous college athlete with a big ego. Now, before we get too far into how we got Tim back into his prime, let me introduce myself. I'm Carrie O'Rourke, a TPI certified golf fitness professional and the Golf Fitness Association of America 2-time award winner for Best Golf Fitness Program. I help golfers over age 45 to get physically and mentally fit to find your prime both on and off the course with my proprietary Pacesetter player methodology. In the last year alone, I've coached 116 golfers to improve flexibility and speed so you can play with less pain and more power in my premium golf program, the Golf Flex Academy. And I am the queen of action over excuses when it comes to golfing to your full potential and outperforming the society-imposed assumptions on age. And there are golfers who are okay with the good enough for you age trap. And then there are golfers who come to me. Those who refuse to be boxed in and want the number on the scorecard to reflect the golfer they know they truly are. They just need the right tools to bring that golfer to life. That's why I've developed a process that targets the 2 biggest factors enabling you to play like you did back in your 30s. First is flexibility, whether it's bending down to pick up the ball after your birdie putt or regaining the effortless distance of a smooth Freddie-like swing. Second is the mental game. The truth is, when you're younger, you take more risks. You're bolder, more confident, and willing to take those big swings or carry water hazards without fear of injury or judgment. But as you get older, you start to tread more carefully. Your joints creak as you walk uphill, and frustration builds when you see a video of your swing that doesn't match the player vision that you have inside your head. The real challenge lies in overcoming both the physical and mental limitations, those imposed by time and those we subconsciously place on ourselves. This is why I've created the Prime Swing Reset, to help you regain the flexibility of your prime and the mental confidence you had when you knew you could bounce back from anything. Flexibility is a foundation for getting your body back to its peak performance. And many golfers our age mistakenly think that simply going to the gym and checking a workout off their list for the day will lead to their ultimate swing. But that's a waste of time if your goal is to actually outdrive your son or a work partner. When we combine golf-specific flexibility, mental resilience, and your years of golf wisdom, you become a force to be reckoned with, ready to win tournaments and earn the bragging rights. The Prime Swing Reset isn't just about restoring your game. It's about taking you back to a time when you believed in yourself without hesitation or fear. By addressing the root causes of declining performance, the Prime Swing Reset empowers you to surpass the limits often associated with aging and avoid the good for you age trap. Here's how. First is customized flexibility and mobility restoration. The Prime Swing Reset focuses on rebuilding the flexibility and mobility you had in your 30s. By identifying and addressing the mobility restrictions specific to your golf swing, you play with less pain and more power without spending hours in the gym. 2 is strength without sacrifice. This method doesn't just restore movement, it builds functional strength tailored to your swing mechanics. Instead of trying to keep up with younger golfers, you'll develop a foundation that gives you an edge because strength, stamina, and wisdom trump raw power. Number 3 is confidence-driven technique. Confidence is as much about how you feel as it is about how you perform. The Prime Swing Reset bridges the gap between your physical abilities and swing technique so your swing feels effortless and repeatable. This consistency builds trust in your game, whether you're on the range, competing, or playing socially. 4 is the ageless, excellent mindset. Good for your age implies limitations. The Prime Swing Reset rewires how you approach golf fitness, prioritizing flexibility, balance, and longevity. You'll not only reclaim what you've lost, but also redefine your potential, showing that peak performance isn't about age, but preparation and execution. And 5, future-proof your game. This isn't a one-off fix. The Prime Swing Reset builds sustainable habits, ensuring your body remains optimized for golf, regardless of life's demands. It eliminates the fear of plateauing, empowering you to continually raise your game and outplay even younger competitors. The Prime Swing Reset is more than just a strategy. It's a physical and mental shift that redefines what's possible for golfers over age 45. It's about reclaiming flexibility, strength, and confidence while breaking free from the limits of aging stereotypes. This approach doesn't settle for good for your age. It sets a new standard for what peak performance looks like at any stage of life. But how do we make this transformation happen? In the GolfFlex Academy, I've developed a proven 3-step process to ensure you avoid the age trap and play golf in your prime. Here's how it works. Step 1 is the efficient success method. This method delivers quick results, both on and off the course. I'll help you live in your prime with minimal time commitment, even if you have a jam-packed work and family schedule. Step 2, the Peak Performance Flex method. The step-by-step plan transforms your golf fitness in 90 days or less, helping you become fit and flexible without needing to join a gym or invest in expensive gym equipment. Step 3 is the Eagle Eye Playbook, and this playbook builds your confidence on the course by providing expert guidance and accountability from me. The personal connection I develop with each of my golfers fuels their transformation, often leading to breakthroughs that leave them saying, I wish I had started this years ago. And when we combine these 3 components, the GolfFlex Academy becomes the only answer to reaching your full golf potential by following a holistic golf-specific fitness plan to revitalize your golf game. If you want to defy the good for your age trap and drive the ball like you did in your 30s, then I want to invite you to use the calendar link below to schedule a Golf Fitness Discovery call with me. During the call, we'll delve into your golf and health history, discuss your goals, and I'll explain how my premium golf fitness coaching can help you achieve them. I'll see you on the inside of your golf transformation.